Well, this is based upon my own opinions. What I just watched on Flex Your Freedoms. He called the people that's flexing their freedoms, the Bill of Rights, Declaration of Independence. It don't matter who you are. It was created for everybody that wanted to come into this country and live here. They didn't have an immigration system then. That was all created in the late 1800s. But he calls them nerds. Well, nerds back police. Nerds back authority. Trump's the authority. The police does what the Trump does. The authority, I guess he's against the authority. I don't know now. I thought he was. He's a bootlicker too. Licking Trump's boots. Yes, master, I'll lick your boots. Do what I like you doing. Be mean to these other people because I don't like what they have to say. They're thinking for themselves. They're not thinking my way. I don't like that. So I'm going to call them names. I'm going to revert down to their level and call them names and not be nice and not be friendly. Oh, the Republicans and conservatives are friendly people. They're not mean. When all the Democrats was attacking the Republicans and conservatives and they weren't really attacking them back. They weren't attacking them anyways. The Democrats are doing it. Well, you're going up there and you're, in a way, attacking them on video with your words. You're a hypocrite. You're not for freedoms. You just became a hypocrite. So I'm no longer subscribed to you. Anyone who lives here and is being good, no matter what, has a right to be here. Period. If they're not bothering anyone, hurting people by stealing from people, damaging their property, hurting them, murdering them. If they're not doing any of that, they should be left alone. I don't care if the Bible. If you're for the Bible, Leviticus states plain and clear, one of the verses in there, that we're to treat them, we're not supposed to have borders. God never said we're to have borders. Without government, there's no borders. Without, there can be no borders. Without a leader of something, there can't be no borders. There's not supposed to be, or God would have created them. You would have seen the border in the line, separating America from Mexico. Same thing with Canada from America. It's all on paper, written by man. These are the lines. Don't cross this line, or else. And we was taught to be okay with that. Bugs Bunny cartoons and all that. Don't cross this line. He crossed the line. And we would laugh at it. We became numb to what we're supposed to be, how we're supposed to be able to react to it. We've been, brainwashed, transformed to acting different than the way we're supposed to. You don't teach your kids, put them in school, we'll teach them. And they'll be different, way different from the way you and all your family before you was raised. Real quick, way different, not generations. To be eventually way different from, like, say, 80 years ago to longer. Could be as low as 50, but that dude, I don't hate him. He's a bootlicker. He's licking the authorities' boot. A savior that's not a savior. God didn't tell him, this is your savior. He's here to save America. Get up and do something. Other people said it. Just blah, blah, blah. They said it. You believe them. Trump said it. The Democrats said it. Other people in other countries said it. And it went in your mind and you didn't think about any of it, question why you're hearing that from them. And just, oh yeah, I like that. And just fell right into it. Trump's a manipulator. He's been doing this. He's been in this since birth. His daddy had been in government. They've been in it since birth. He's one of them. He was planned. All this was planned, my opinion. It was all planned. Every bit of it planned in the past. It's going to work this way. And that, like you plan out your life, your kids, your family. What you're going to do in the future and what you got to do now to get to that point in the future. Where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing. They do that right there with a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch sitting there conversing. They might have a group over here that does it and then gives these people, see if it's a good idea, come with the best ones, come up with the best ones, and another one over here and then give them to the main one. Then the main one chooses the worst out of them all. For the ones above us to implement upon us. And they hire us to implement that stuff upon our own people. Us and our own people. And y'all can't see it. There are some in here probably watching this that probably more than likely can see it. And, but I believe most of y'all just can't see it. But, so, I'm going to leave it at that. Y'all take care. Bye.